the stream goes on and already in champ select, that's a quality feature of a stream.
Yeah, I hate when you tune into a stream and it's like, coming in a bit, preparing the stream. Bro,
Okay.
just click start streaming, bruh. Like, what's the big deal?
Okay. Okay.
Just fucking put on the cam and get to work.
Okay.
You know why
Okay.
people do this, right? Is so they get their streaming hours up. Me, personally...
What, 10
someone who
minutes?
works 8 hours a day, on camera, on time, every time. I don't respect it at all. They're up their stream time with this stupid stuff.
Okay, I've decided Baus is the biggest
These
LARPer
guys should get a
ever.
real job, you know what I'm saying?
The-
Understand what it's like to be in the real world.
He is the biggest LARPer ever. Ever. He's the biggest LARPer ever. Baus has streamed 100 hours this month. 100 hours this month, okay? If you divide that by 4 weeks... He's streaming 25 hours a week. He's not even doing 40-hour weeks. Like a normal, he's a normal job. He's doing 25 hours a week. The last 3 months, 307 hours. He maxes 25 hours a week, which is 3 hours a day. You are a LARPing, Baus. You're LARPing. You're LARPing. Listen, I fuck with Silent Sunday. I fuck with Maroon Monday. I fuck with fucking Proxy Tuesdays and shit. He spends 100 hours a day, a month. He spends 100 hours a month streaming, and he's gray screen for 60 of them. And he says he doesn't like it when they're starting soon screens. And he fucking makes his viewers wait at least 10 minutes a game to watch him respawn. And he doesn't like starting soon screens. That's crazy. I would say that's kind of crazy. I would say it's that's a little bit sus right there. That's a little bit sus right there. Don't get me wrong. Okay, show your stats. Okay, let's see my stats. 185, not bad. 600 in the last 3 months, not bad. Not bad. That's not bad. All time. There's an all time button. Do I want to see it? I've streamed $12,000. $12,000 live. The XUC is the Don. XUC is the Don. How many hours has he streamed? $26,000 hours. Okay, I just got gigamogged. My only defense is that he streamed a lot during the 2019, 2020, 21 days. But I didn't stream much really until 23. 18,000. Week. Oh my god. 36,000 hours. But that's from 2016. What if it goes back further? Wait, it only tracks to 2016 though. I feel like he was probably streaming a lot before then still. Wait, during Valorant's release he was averaging 100k viewers. Holy summit, the GOAT. 18,000 hours. So everyone's floating between 18 to 25k hours. What about this guy? Ooh. 4 digits? 4 digits? Really? 4 digits? Check yours again. I mean, okay. Mine's not great. Okay, mine's not great. 18,000. Whoa! Holy nuke! What the fuck? Okay, Kameto just mogged my ass. But you have to understand, this 11,800 hours, it's really from 22 onwards-ish. So it's been like the last 4 years. I feel like if you gave me 2019 onwards, I would have cooked. But during this time, I just put whale videos on. I didn't really stream. I did stream from my mom's house like a couple hours. Like, I mean, look, hours streamed like... My total hours streamed from day 1 to 2020 was 200 hours in 3 years. That's what I've done in a month. 8.5k. Check out Emily CC. Whoa. How? She did a 4-year subathon. She did a 4-year subathon? And she's still going? Wait, really? How do I go to her stream? How do you do a 4-year subathon? Someone's found clips of me from 2016. I don't know if I want to watch these. No, I can't watch it. I can't do 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 it. Who's clipping this? Who's clipping this? Why is it the same stream? I'm wearing my Challenger jacket. Bro, can you fuck off? Are you done? Are you done? You can see when Worlds is every year. I started streaming properly in 2020. And during this time I was playing fucking Among Us and shit. I was around 1.5... no, I started about 300 back here. And then I went on the LEC casting. And then it went up to like 2 to 3k, which was crazy. And then, I'll never forget this. Do you know what this bump is? This isn't co-streaming Worlds. This is tracking the pros in European solo queue. I went from like 3k average to instantly to 8k, and then the next day I went to like 20k. And that like fucking, that sent my stream. The tracking the pros EU. That sent my stream quite up. And then I started averaging 6 to 10k. And then the LCK co-streams in 23 still averaged like 5k viewers. Still. But then 2023 came along, and then after World Finals, now the LCK's co-streamed averaged 10k viewers. Which was crazy. And then came the next jump in things, which was MSI co-streaming opened. Here. MSI co-streaming opened. And then I jumped to 50k viewers. And then after that, Worlds opened for co-streaming. And then boom, 100k viewers. And then that's where I started co-streaming with like 20k to 30k viewers every day, which was fucking crazy. That was ridiculous. And then it just kept going and going. And then there was Worlds 24. And then there was Worlds 25. And now we're here. Now we're fucking here. The Lost Ratones arc is right here in the LEC. This was ridiculous. But I think the two biggest jumps for me were tracking the pros and MSI Worlds co-streaming. These were like the two things. And then it just kind of... I guess it's crazy because the jumps here are even bigger. Crazy. Which is kind of interesting because tracking the pros doesn't really exist anymore. Thank you. Ooh, good choice. Because no one really gives a fuck. It's crazy. I don't know how to say it, but I actually think people don't really give a fuck about tracking the pros anymore. I remember I did tracking the pros properly until about 2023 when we had London Faker. And 2023 it was like kind of interesting, and that was like the year where I thought, fuck, this is kind of... And then we had 2024, and then I stopped after 2024. You recently went over 10k hours on League. 10k stream hours of League. 10k stream hours. I would say that's mostly in the last... I think you could literally shave 300 hours off and start it from 2020, probably. Or 2021, probably. End of 2020. How is my second most played category sleeping?